Hello and welcome back to Studio 122. I'm your host, Dejanay, and we are here with Tanner Allen and Jessica Chumley, and we will be talking about the Outdoor Adventure Program. So, can you tell us a little bit about what the Outdoor Adventure Program is about?
Yeah, so with our Outdoor Adventure Program, we have a lot of different segments under that. We like to look at it almost as a tree, and we have many, many branches. Off of that, as many people know, we have our rock climbing facility on campus in the rec center. But we also have off campus is our challenge course, where we bring different groups out there and we have high elements and we have low elements. Also, we have a gear center where you can rent anything you can imagine for going on a camping trip, from kayaks to tents to backpacks to sleeping bags. Anything you can imagine, we can set you up. Recently, we've gotten a bike trip going every Tuesday. You can come out there, you can take our bikes and go anywhere from 8 to 20 miles with a ride on Tuesdays. Also, we have trips and clinics. Our clinics are how-to clinics. They'll teach you different things from how to cook in a Dutch oven, how to do bouldering, how to set up anchors when you want to go climb. And then also we have our trips, whether it be rock climbing, paddling, skiing, just anything you can imagine, we can make it work.
That's cool, that's cool. How does Commerce have this, why do you guys have this particular program?
I think why we have the Outdoor Adventure Program really is to connect students in a different way than just a classroom environment. You can sit in a classroom all day long and you can learn a lot. But I truly believe that in 2 days outside backpacking or rock climbing, you really get to know the people that you're with. Sometimes in your classes, you can go a whole semester, a whole year, and never even know anybody's name. In 2 days on a backpacking trip, you really get this camaraderie of people who are doing something together. You're doing team building. And I really believe that's why we're here on campus, is to help students learn more about the outdoors, but also to just further their understanding of team building and how to be better leaders.
Okay, what activities are in the program?
Activities? So like I mentioned, we have rock climbing and bouldering. Our challenge course is really a big one that we have, like I mentioned. You can get groups, you can get a couple friends together and get groups out, and we have high elements.
Open house.
What?
Open house.
We have an open house actually on April the 5th in 2 weeks, where it's free. Students can come out and try out our high elements at no charge at all. And then also, like I just said, we've got our bike group going on where we have bike rides every Tuesday.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so let's take a look at what our other students have to say about the Adventure Outdoor Program. Outdoor Adventure. Sorry, you guys. It's so hard. Okay. Outdoor Adventure. Why did she have
it? Was really hard. But the rock wall is pretty cool. It was just like, takes a lot of upper and lower body strength, and I'm kind of lazy, so.
It wasn't too bad. I mean, it was a pretty quick experience. I wasn't scared of heights.
Besides the physical strength, I think it's a mental game too, because you have to keep your mind engaged, otherwise you fall off the wall or the boulder or whatever you're doing.
I say pure endurance and I guess basic knowledge of rock climbing.
Okay, so how do people partake in these activities?
It's very simple. On our Facebook page, which is TAMUC Outdoor Adventure, if you'd like to go like us, you can find all of our events for the entire semester. So it's very simple just to go like our Facebook, and we'll update when the next event's coming up, and that includes everything, our bike tours, the clinics, and the events. So that's a great way to stay involved, is just Facebook. And we also have a Twitter account.
Can you say your Twitter account?
TAMUC Outdoor Adventure.
Okay, TAMUC Outdoor Adventure. Follow them, you guys. Okay, do you cater to people who are newer to the activities as much as you offer, as well as try to help them, basically? So do you pay attention more so to them than the more experienced crew?
Well, we definitely want to cater to everybody. Obviously, we're here in the university. Obviously, the university is academic, so we want to teach people and we want people to learn. So obviously, somebody new coming in, we definitely want to teach them as much as we can and help them learn as much as possible. But also, we feel like people who are experienced coming in as well, we feel like we can also help them out in different aspects as well.
Okay, do you ask the more experienced crew to help out a little bit with the beginning crew?
Our rock wall is a great example of that. Our staff is very caring for anyone that comes up, but we've also noticed the community at our climbing facility, the people, the veterans of the wall will always step in and help those newer climbers. The staff doesn't always have to be the ones that do that. They volunteer to bring these people into the community that they've created. and help them become better climbers.
That's really great because when I first climbed, there was another person who was just on the other side, just like, okay, do this, okay, lift your feet up, lift your feet up. I was like, no, B, thank you.
Yep, definitely.
So what exactly is the challenge course?
The challenge course is a tool for team building and leadership development that the school has. Student organizations come out and use it. One to name is the Hispanic Student Association. They came out and they did low elements only. So to explain kind of what that is, we'll start the day with, depending on the group, if they don't know each other, we'll start with icebreakers, get people to know each other, learn names, and then we'll see them start to build up the team building, and then we go on to group initiatives, so games that have a purpose, that have a problem-solving element to them. And once we move past that, we go to the low elements. And the low elements, there's really hard to describe, to visualize. So if you go to our website, northeasttexasteambuilding.org, we have a photo tour that you can go and look at all of our elements. And they're being used, so you can see how they're intended for use. And then once they get through those low elements, you can't do them without team building, without communication.
Yeah.
So it really pushes the group to work together. And then same goes for high elements.
That's great. Do you also deal with people that are afraid of the height difference? Because it's huge.
Yeah.
Like, how many feet is it?
40 or so.
40 feet?
Right.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot.
It's the same as the wall.
Yeah, so one way that we can structure a program at the challenge course is something that we call like a caterpillar walk. We have it as a low element, and all it is just simply walking across a log. We have that same thing, except it's just 40 feet in the air. So when we get a group, we're not going to just start them up 40 feet in the air walking this. What we do is with our group is we'll have them walk across it on the ground. That way they know that they can do it. And so that way it builds that trust in each other and in themselves to know that they can do it. The only difference is that you're 40 feet in the air. So we structure our programs around groups. Like Jess was saying, they're fun initiative games, but they really have a purpose behind them.
Okay. And can you guys both, in your perspective, just give a brief outlook on why do you think people should come and talk to the Outdoor Adventure program?
Come participate in Outdoor Adventure?
Yeah.
Well, they're going to get a good time no matter what. But it also helps you network. I mean, you're going to meet people that you wouldn't have met otherwise. Being in class, being in your major, you don't get to connect with people outside of your department. So Outdoor Adventure is great for that. And you're going to have fun. You're going to experience something new, which I think college is all about, is trying those things that you've never been able to. And the chance that we provide, our trips are very cheap. Our clinics are all free. We cater to students. It's a great time to seize that opportunity for these experiences.
Again, just to recap what Jess said, just that networking, and then just to be with people and try new things that you've never done before, and just to learn something new. I mean, like I said, we want to teach people and we want them to learn something.
Okay, that is so great. Thank you, Jessica, and thank you, Tanner, for joining us and talking about Gravity Check and Outdoor Adventure Program. I suggest that you guys go because instead of wanting to work out on the weights, because some of us, we don't like to do it, you can rock climb, you can do bike trips, you can ski, you can kayak, all of that. So you guys, please check them out. Thank you once again for joining us and talk about Gravity Check, which is during
climbing competition.
It's climbing competition. I can't pronounce that. And it's on April the 6th. So be sure you guys come and check it out. Other schools will be there. And thank you for joining us for Studio 122. I'm your host, Stasia Hay.